Hi, this is Master Kevin Foong. I'm going to give you the flying star update for 2018. How to actually use these flying stars so you can actually have good prosperous energy for your house as well as office. Now if you look at the flying star chart, it does comes in 8 simple directions. So all you have to do, the first step is to actually plot your house floor plan. Tries to divide them into actually 9 equal grids. Okay. So the key that we always note is where is your main door being positioned in the floor plan. Now there are a few sectors that you usually want to avoid doing renovation because that will actually sit on some of the negative stars that you want to avoid activating the energy on. Now for one of the key things that you will note is if your door of your office as well for your home falls under the north sector. Now this year the stars number 5 will represent misfortune actually arrive at this sector. So after dividing your house and your floor plan into 9 equal grids, you realize that your main door actually falls in this north sector. I will actually advise you not to do any major renovations. If really not given a choice, you should actually pick a good date and time to begin the renovation process. Else, by offending the misfortune energy by doing ground digging, by doing drilling, you actually activate this part of the energy that can cause big disasters and problems for you in 2018. Now the next you need to actually pay attention to is actually the signal stars. Typically this year the signal stars occupy the west sector. So if your house or your office happens to be on the signal star sector, this is especially more important for the homes. So you will find that a lot of your house members or occupants will tend to fall sick at a more frequent rate. So what you can actually do here is not to activate this sector, which means that you should not be having loud noises. You should not be activating with drillings or whacking or even some of your renovation activities. So other sectors that you need to also be careful in this year, the northeast actually governs the stars number 3. Now this is the quarrelsome stars. This actually governs energy that translate to fights, to arguments, to bloodshed. So this is also some of the stars that I've seen some of the house that resulted in serious disasters within household members, or they actually fought with somebody else in the household. So this is also a good sector that you need to avoid completely activating on. Now let's talk about some of the good sector that we should take advantage of this year. Now if your house main door and office actually falls in southeast, okay, so this is actually the star 8 brings wealth and prosperity. Now if you're looking at this star 8, I also actually meant that this year you can expect very good opportunities that's going to be coming to your home or as well as your office. So of course other sectors that we can use is the south sector. So if you have children that is probably preparing for their PSLE examination or even O levels, or you're studying for some of the degrees, now having your door that's positioned in the south sector is actually one of the best to activate the academic luck or relationship. Now if you're looking for a new partnership as well, for a new spouse, you're looking for a new relationship, now this is one of the sectors that you do not want to miss. Okay, so other sectors that we can also use is the stars number 6, which happen to fall in the southwest for this year. Now star 6 governs authority, it also governs promotional chance and higher responsibility. So if you're looking for taking on regional work to become a manager, or even taking your fame overseas, this is one of the sectors that can make use of. Now some of the questions might be, now what happens if my house door don't fall into any of the prosperous direction that I want to use? Okay, the key is very simple. Now in flying stars, there is concept that we call big Tai Chi, that means the bigger scales of your whole house floor plan. There's also the smaller Tai Chi, which means that you can typically break your room, okay, into 9 equal grids, and then you can tap onto the direction of what you want to be activating. Example, so if you are you're staying in your bedroom 95% of the time, you can actually go to the southeast sector to position your desk there. You can make a phone call there, do your sales contract, do your sales call there. This is actually what is meant by activating. Now do understand that activations using classical Feng Shui never requires you to put any Feng Shui ornaments such as dragon, phoenix. You don't have to buy things like PCU and stuff like that. What we are talking about in classical Feng Shui is always how the energy of the sector that resonates with you and indirectly giving you the opportunities and the chance. Right? So of course, if your main door this also falls under the east, this is one areas that you need to pay more attention to, because the east actually governs the 7 stars, which means that there's possibly a loss of money through theft, and you might want to install CCTV if your house main door office happen to fall in the east sector. So remember, the keyword is always not to activate the negative sector. Focus on using the space on a positive sector. Although the flying stars is just a small subset of your Xuan Home flying stars systems, of course in a full Feng Shui audit, we look at everything. We look at the external Feng Shui landform, from what is outside your house environment, the busy crossroad junction, the heights of your land, the elevation, or is there a hill beside it, or is there any shopping centers. So this is one of the key things that we are looking at here. So try to take note and use this flying star chart in advantage, and I hope that you can have a very prosperous and happy 2018. Cheers. Now, I'd like to take these opportunities to wish you guys a happy and prosperous 2018. Now, this is Master Kevin Foong signing off. Cheers.